Oi, oi! Até o dia 19 de agosto ainda tá rolando aquela super promoção, então até semana que vem. E a promoção do Cambly é 4 planos, 2 para adultos e 2 para crianças. Ou seja, tudo num pacote maravilhoso. Gente, é um sorteio, não tem que pagar nada. É só seguir o linkzinho que tá aqui embaixo nas show notes e participar. Coloca seu e-mail, você vai receber um link único e você pode compartilhar com seus amigos. Quanto mais compartilhamentos, mais chances de ganhar. E o muito importante, para você que quer testar essa plataforma maravilhosa de professores nativos da língua inglesa, é só usar o nosso código Inglês no Icru Podcast. Dessa forma, você vai estar super up to date de tudo que estamos falando por aqui, tá bom? Now, on with the show.
Today we are talking in French because yeah, I don't speak French, but I'm learning in July. But today, Alexia, we are going to talk about French.
Yes.
Kind of.
Only words.
Yeah. So what we're really talking about are French words in English. So this is a really interesting thing. You know that a lot of English comes from French, right? To be exact, more or less 30% of the English language has its origins in French.
Yes. But I mean the words, right? Not the way that you make a phrase.
No, I'm just talking about vocabulary. Yeah, exactly. So, a pretty difficult thing for a lot of my students and just people in general is when we have French words that have, French pronunciations in English, we don't use the French pronunciations. We invent these crazy American pronunciations. So today we're going to talk about those, okay?
Yeah. And I used to speak French. I know a little bit, so I'm gonna try to help Foster here with the correct pronunciation.
Yeah. No judging here. It's a safe space. Okay, so what I wanted to start is with words that end in e.
Com acento agudo.
Yeah, for example, café, right? How would you say that word just normally?
Café.
Yeah, that's how most of my students say. Like, so I was going to get coffee in a cafe. If you say cafe, Americans probably will not understand you. So with all of these things with acento agudo at the end, we say a. A. Just like eu dei alguma coisa para alguém. Yeah. So, for example, cafe, we say cafe.
But I have a question.
Okay.
Cafe,
Mhm.
wouldn't you say like a coffee shop?
Yeah, you could. Or a cafe. Same thing.
Okay.
Yeah. So repeat with me, Alexia. Cafe.
Café.
Touche.
Touche.
Do you know what that
really
means?
hard. Uh-huh.
Touche is like, well done, my friend. You got me. Risque.
Risque.
Risque is like, ooh, her dress is kind of risque, like a little scandalous.
You know that there is nail polish in Brazil that it's called risque.
There's a what? Oh, a nail polish. Huh. Okay, do you know how we call your curriculum?
Resume.
Yeah, but with the American English pronunciation,
Resume.
we say resume. Yeah, like, can I get a copy of your resume, please? Okay. What do you call the person before they get married?
Fiancé.
Yeah, so try to say that in English.
Fiancé.
Yeah, so I would say my fiance and
My
I
fiance.
are traveling or something. Yeah, fiance. Just like Beyonce. Just thought of that right now. I'm a genius.
You are so smart.
And also expose.
Exposé.
Yeah, like an exposition or something is exposed. General rule is when you want to say and when you see a French word in English and you want to say like cafe, just put that a sound at the end and it makes you sound a lot more natural.
How do you say abajur?
Lamp. Was that not the word you were looking for?
Abajur é A lamp, só que a gente chama de abajur em português. Meu
Yeah.
abajur. Só que é francês.
Yeah, sometimes I think
Abajur.
English is so ugly. It's like abajur, lamp. So stupid. Okay, so another place where we see a lot of French words is with food, obviously, because the French culinary tradition is very strong. So let's talk about some food words, okay?
Ok.
Okay. First word. What is the thing that I can't even describe this. In English, we say omelette.
Omelette.
Yeah. So how do you say that in Portuguese?
Omelette.
Omelette. How do you say it in French?
I think that it's omelette.
Yeah. So we say omelette.
Omelette.
Yeah.
So nosy.
Nosy. Nasally. Nasally. If someone is nosy, do you know what that means?
É, tipo... Como é que se diz? É...
No.
Mas peraí, eles nem sabem o que eu tô fazendo. É... Nariz em pé.
Yeah, but nosy is really that someone is always...
Enxerido.
They're
Querendo
always in your
saber.
business. They always want to know everything about what's happening, a lot of gossip.
Nosy é enxerido.
It's like, stop being so nosy.
Yeah.
Yeah, mind your own business. Okay, so we have omelette, which is the ah sound, and then just lit. The next word, this is one that Alexia loves.
It's horrible in English.
How do you say this in Portuguese or French? Or how do you normally say it?
Portuguese, of course. Crepe.
Crepe. Okay, and in French?
Crepe.
And in English?
Crap.
So you just said crap, which is like
I
a
know.
kind of nice word for shit. So we say crepe.
Crepe.
Again.
Isso é muito, muito difícil. Se alguém fosse falar, com certeza ia falar crepe.
So again, when in doubt, when you see French words, you probably are going to add that A sound. Crepe.
Crepe.
Yeah.
Grape, crepe.
Exactly. Great job. Bon appetit.
É, a gente em português fala bom apetite.
Yeah. That one's not too different. Bon
And
appetit.
in French, é bon appétit.
Perfect. Great. We also have the word hors d'oeuvres. So imagine the word order, like mandato, and then with the VS at the end. Hors d'oeuvres.
É, this means little snacks before dinner, right?
Yeah. Or normally at like a formal or fancy party, like
That you eat everything
for a
with
wedding
your
or something.
fingers.
They say like, hey, we will not have dinner, but we will have hors d'oeuvres, which means there's a lot of like finger foods. There's food to eat. There's just food on tables and you can take it if you want it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot how we say this in Portuguese, but I think that people understood it.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Cool. Another good one, a la carte. So American. A la carte.
Português à la carte.
Yeah. Do you know what that means?
Sim.
What does it mean?
É quando você tem os pratos feitos, tipo, você escolhe no cardápio direto.
Yeah. So you can...
Não é tipo quilo self-service. É à la carte. É direto do menu.
Yeah, but normally the way I think about it, I don't know why you're still speaking in Portuguese, but normally it's like you can order like I don't know, a piece of fish a la carte, which is like they have menus, they have all these things you can have, or you can get kind of a special thing for you.
I think when it is in the menu.
Yeah, it's really not a phrase I use that often.
Yeah.
Speaking of menu, I hear a lot of my students have difficulties with this. So a lot of people want to say like menu or something like that.
Menu.
Yeah. In English, we say menu. So just like man, more than one, man, men, menu. Like me and you, menu.
Menu.
No. Just
Menu.
say perfect. Menu.
Menu.
Like, hey, can I get 2 menus, please?
Menu.
Perfect. Excellent. And the final thing I wanted to talk about French is we have a lot of words that begin with the letters E-N, and they always make the sound on. So continuing with food, we have the word entree. perfect example because you have the on in the beginning and the a at the end. So entree, that's the main dish, the main plate, right?
Entree.
How do you say that in Portuguese?
Entrada.
Prato principal.
Prato principal.
And in French?
Entree.
Okay. We also have encore.
Encore.
Do you know what encore is?
I know, but I don't know how to say in Portuguese.
We talked about this in the episode on episode 89. Como falar sobre show in English. Encore is when a band or a music group plays one extra song.
Tipo,
mais uma. El bicho. Exactly. We also have the word, all of my students suffer with this so much.
Entrepreneur.
On. All of these start with on. Entrepreneur. Yeah, so you can say entrepreneurship.
Entrepreneurship.
Yep.
Empreendedorismo.
Yeah, entrepreneurship. Yeah, that's kind of a tongue twister. Yeah. And the last one I wanted to end on is really a crazy one. So we have this phrase in English, we say double entendre.
Double entendre.
Do you know what that means?
Oh, you just explained to me before we started. So.
Yeah, so this is kind of complicated, but a double entendre is a phrase that has two meanings, and one of the meanings is totally innocent, just a normal phrase, but it also has a second meaning that could mean something very like scandalous or sexual or I don't know.
Duplo sentido.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
Cool. Trying to think of something in French. How do you say you're welcome in French? Merci.
Merci é obrigada.
Oh, your welcome is?
De rien. De nada.
How do you say até amanhã?
Amor.
Bonjour, salut. Guys, we will talk to you tomorrow.
Au revoir, Foster. Oi, pessoal. Obrigada por escutar mais um episódio do Inglês no Rádio. Por agora, nós não estamos aceitando novos alunos para o Sound School. Mas, enquanto isso, tem umas coisinhas bem legais que vão te ajudar com seu inglês e que também vão apoiar esse podcast mais amado dos brasileiros. Nós acabamos de lançar um novo recurso chamado Friday Freebies. A cada sexta-feira, vamos mandar para você um novo recurso que criamos para te ajudar a melhorar cada vez mais o seu inglês e também algumas coisas bem engraçadas como behind the scenes da gente. Então, para ficar por dentro disso tudo, é só acessar www.inglesnoicru.com/free, tá? Você também pode entrar na lista de espera do Sound School e também será o primeiro a saber quando as novas applications serão abertas. Você também pode deixar uma review pra gente, hein? Juro, isso ajuda muito, 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 muito. Tudo isso e mais um pouco no inglesnoicru.com. Então vai lá e, como sempre, keep up the good fight and lose well.